I'm not here to box journeymen. That's not what I'm about. I sell 100 tickets plus a fight, and I don't want to rob my fans. I want to put on a fight. When I was boxing, I was tarmacking at the time with two brothers, Richard and Nathan Thomas. Richard won the central area himself, and they used to train here under Michael, and they just led me in the direction of here. I've got a big group of friends, and my friends, they come with the missuses as well, which are also in the group, same circle of friends. So for them, they've got to buy 2 tickets. So for a family, and they're obviously family, everyone's got their own business going on. They've all got kids' birthdays, Christmases. Everyone's got things around things, and everyone seems to manage to buy tickets. And I really do appreciate it. I mean, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be fighting the opponents I am fighting now if I didn't have the fan base and people buying tickets and people coming to show the support. And plus, it makes a really good evening. I mean, we have an after party after, and it's enjoyable. Solely and purposely, I am a family man. I have got 3 kids, and it impacts. I mean, my wife, she really helps out. I go to work, I come to the gym, and then I go home. And obviously, in between that, she's looking after the kids. I've got a nutritionist. I pass her the nutrition plan. She weighs it up, she cooks it, all she does, and then she sends me packing to work with my dinner, and all I'd have to do is eat it. It's easy. It sounds easy, but hard for her, and it is that is what I am. Yeah, it's hard to fit boxing, work, and family life in. It is a hard task.
He's here for his professional debut. He weighed in at 18 stone, 6 ounces. He's from Doncaster. Here's Mark Bennett.
I think there's always trepidation in the changing rooms and behind the scenes. Obviously, you're happy to be there. You want to be there. It's our choice to be there. But you're still thinking in your head, it's like waiting to be hung. Because you've got the walk to do, then you've got the fight, and you've got to get it over with. I mean, the sigh of relief once it's done and once your hand's raised is unreal. There's no better feeling out there. It was the day before Remembrance Day, and obviously being in the military, I did 7 years in the army, so it was a big day, and I was proud that I made my debut on Remembrance weekend. Building up to the fight, we didn't have an opponent until the last couple of weeks. We were just training. Getting myself fit, getting sparring in. I had a 12-week camp for that, for my initial debut. And it turned out I boxed a journeyman called Ferenc Vaslak from Hungary. I won on points. I think I held off a bit in the fight. Looking back, I could have performed a bit better, but the build up to that fight, I was fit, I was ready, I was hungry. As long as I had fire in my belly, and I still have got the fire in my belly, but I was ready. Within that 12 weeks, I was sparring with an ex-UFC fighter, Neil Wayne. One of my coaches, he's a big help with it, and it just got me ready. I was ready for the battle. We took the Dorian Darch fight 3 days before the fight. I was getting ready. Obviously, the way we work with it, we train and then we'll just try and find someone available at the time. It's hard with heavyweight boxing, especially with the board cutting down on the foreigners coming over. So we'll put in 6 or 7 opponents into the board, and they'll get knocked back. And I says to Michael, I says, I'm fighting, mate. So I says, what can we do? He says, who have we got? I says, well, get me Dorian Darch. and they made the call, and Dorian came over. I think he was trying to come for an upset. He obviously thought, want to know, who does Mark Bennett think he is? And he got there, and I stopped him in 2 rounds, and I was chuffed with the outcome. The opponents I've had have all been credible opponents, but we've never really sat down and made a plan. I have about going for the Central. We've spoke about going for the Central shortly, and I was made mandatory after beating Dorian Darch. We put that in, and that Joe Alfeed and Michael themselves put that to the board. So Dorian Darch, I mean, Kamil Sokolowski, he didn't have a winning record, but Dorian Darch and Chris Healy both came with winning records, and they were fights. All three of them were fights, and that's just what I am. That's the person I am. I want to. It's not only for other people; it's to test myself as well. I want to test myself.